If I told you I have a formula to stop the insanity of getting the same results and the same outcomes in your relationships, would you listen? You're going to want to write down this formula or screenshot it and refer back to it so that you remember how to create a different outcome for yourself rather than the insane, same dysfunction that you've kept doing your whole life. It's time to change. Here it is. See that AE? That's the activating event. That's the person or the situation that you're dealing with. Then you've got the SOR, the same old response that you've always done in reaction to the AE. And then what happens? You get the SOO, the same old outcome. And then what do? You BE, you blame the event or the person. You make yourself a victim, and then when you react badly, you victimize the other person. So there you go, you're both victims. How's that working for you? It's probably not. So now here's the recovery formula. You have the activating event, the situation, the person that you're dealing with. Then you have a DR, a different response. This is where all your work is. This is where the therapy is. A different response to the same old situation. And then lo and behold, you get a DO, a different outcome. Screenshot this and practice it. Because if you want better relationships and you want a happier life, then it's up to you to come up with a different response to the situations that have triggered you, that have hurt you, that are frustrating to you. Anytime you have a reaction, you're in history. And my friend who is credited for this formula, Marty Farish, he always says, then you're hysterical, which just means you're historical. You're in your history. You're not even dealing with the person in front of you. When you're reactive, you're dealing with your past. You're not even really responding to the person in front of you. So make it your mission to come up with a different response than you've always done, and then create the life, be the creator of the outcomes, the life that you want. This is how you do it. That requires you to change your thoughts. Think a better thought. Notice what your fears are. So for instance, if you're in a situation that you have said, oh, he makes me feel this way or she makes me feel this way, ask yourself instead, what story am I telling myself about the situation and how can I respond differently right now? All it takes is a moment of you stopping and realizing you have a negative reaction and have a different response and create a different life because you'll have a different outcome. So there you go.